Let's give it up for Erin Elizabeth.
Money for people with minds that hate.
I just heard her speak at Longevity, and she's going to give you the same message that I'm going to give you, that we got to get out and push the message, baby.
That's right.
All right. Love you, baby.
I love you. Mwah. Thanks, Billy. Thank you. It is so great to be here. I mean, I love Bill Withers, so the 2 songs they just did, I was dancing to it backstage. So I was awesome. We got to give it up for the band, honestly, because yeah, I got to, because they are phenomenal, and they killed it. They killed on both of those. I was humbled to play with them last year. I'm not a fraction as good as they are, but it was great. So, and I have to say, I am back for my 2nd year in a row. So unlike Dr. Heidi Havoc, I'm not a Cal Jam virgin. I had my Cal Jam cherry pop last year, and it was awesome. So I'm glad to be back, though. And I'm in a great mood. Those songs just got me really fired up. So here, I'm just going to go right into it. So I have on the first slide here, it's be brave. Even if you're not, pretend to be, because no one can tell the difference. And I was inspired with this be brave phrase by Del Bigtree, who thankfully, Del, he's coming up next. So. And it was Del who said that right here in California when he was speaking out about SB 277. And he's just such an inspiration. And I do thank Cal Jam for putting me before him and not after him, because he is such a hard act to follow. Let me just say that. So he is, if you haven't seen him before, you got to stay and see him. And he didn't tell me to say that. I just love the guy. So be brave. That's important. And that's about part of what we're going to talk about here today. So for those of you who don't know, I have this crazy site called healthnutnews.com, and in fact, I went to the salon just to kind of have my hair blow dried, and this nice woman, elderly woman, said, "Oh, honey, are you singing at the Opera House? Is that where?" Because she heard I was here. "Will you be singing at the Opera House now? Is that where you're going, getting your makeup?" And I said, "No." I said, "What do you do there?" I said, "Well," and I don't mean to make fun of her voice. I said, "I just go there and talk about crazy stuff and about dead doctors and a lot of crazy topics, and then I jam with a band, which I'll be doing again this year." So she looked a little shocked. She said, "I didn't know that kind of stuff went on over there at that Opera House." So that just happened. So that was a lot of fun. I had to just throw that in because it was such one of those moments. But Health Nut News just had its 3rd birthday, so been around 3 years. Yay, I'm excited about that. And obviously, if things had gotten so serious and turned into activism and controversial, I probably wouldn't have given that name. I used to own nonfiction news. Might have been a little bit better, but Health Nut's what we're sticking with because I am a health nut, so it's all good. And I have a couple pages on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. So between those pages, up to about 700,000 on Facebook, and this comes into what I'm going to say later, and probably a million or so on social media, and several million unique visitors a month on the site. And this is a little bit older picture of us, but that's Dr. Mercola, for those of you who don't know him, and he's a DO, so yeah. So we've been together 8 years this year, which is phenomenal. The time just flies by, so yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And we've been through great times and tough times. We're just finishing rebuilding a house that was really damaged and partially destroyed in Hurricane Matthew. So really you learn how well you can get along and make that relationship work, which we did to get that house rebuilt. So we've also been through great times together, and I'm sad he's not here this year. We both just spoke yesterday in Las Vegas at another event I won't mention, with a similar sized crowd, but they're cool. But I just have to say, out of all the events, especially with the chiropractic events, because I know David Wolf's here and I've spoken at his event, which is awesome, but his isn't just more doctor based. I've spoken now. A year ago, Billy gave me the chance to be up here on the stage, but before that, I hadn't spoken in front of groups of doctors. Now I've spoken to about 15,000 around the country, but don't tell anybody. By far, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. So I got to tell you guys. I mean, where else do you have these kick-ass bands playing Bill Withers and music that has me dancing back there when I'm supposed to be looking at my slides and rehearsing? So Dr. Mercola, Joe, let's call him Joe. Joe, and I don't call him Dr. Mercola at home. Somebody asked me that, so no. I don't know, just somebody did ask me that. But anyway, he never promoted me. He didn't really give me a ton of guidance either, because he's busy, he's working, and he said, but it was a good thing. He said, you've got to learn how to do this on your own, and I can't promote you. It's nepotism, which is cool. And I'm glad he did, because I had to kind of pave my own way and find my own way, which we all do in life. That's what it's all about. So. Next slide. Whoa, I forgot we kind of cut right to the chase here. But you might remember, for those of you who were here last year, we go from a very kind of happy note to a serious note here. We are up to, in this picture, it's 60 holistic doctor deaths, which I'll touch on this just for a few moments.
The Cal Jam Network is your all-access pass to Cal Jam all year long. The site hosts hundreds of videos and endless chiropractic content. The network is a great resource for anyone passionate about chiropractic health. Visit this newly renovated Cal Jam streaming service at caljamnetwork.org.